Welcome to Highway Herald. Today we're uncovering whether electric vehicles are truly as cost-effective as claimed. While EVs are often touted as cheaper than traditional combustion engines, a closer look reveals that the real costs might be more surprising. Join us as we explore 9 reasons why the financial benefits of owning an EV may not be as clear-cut as advertised. Reason number 9. Environmental footprint of battery manufacturing. Electric vehicles are celebrated for their environmental benefits compared to internal combustion engine vehicles, but the production of their batteries raises complex issues. Lithium-ion batteries, crucial for EVs, involve significant environmental and ethical challenges. The extraction of lithium, cobalt, and nickel has high environmental costs. Lithium extraction requires about 500,000 gallons of water per ton, leading to water shortages in regions like Chile's Atacama Desert. Cobalt mining, mainly in the Democratic Republic of Congo, is associated with human rights abuses and environmental damage, such as water and soil contamination. Nickel mining, notably in Indonesia, contributes to deforestation and pollution. Additionally, battery production is energy-intensive. Research by the Swedish Environmental Research Institute shows that producing a 60 kilowatt-hour EV battery emits 9 to 12 tons of CO2. To ensure true sustainability, addressing these impacts through better recycling and less harmful materials is crucial. Reason number 8. The true cost of battery replacement. Even with low running costs from affordable home charging and minimal maintenance, the substantial cost of battery replacement can quickly offset any savings. Typically, replacing an EV battery costs around $10,000, though this can vary by model. While many EVs are still under warranty for up to 100,000 miles, the actual battery lifespan remains uncertain. A significant issue is the lack of competition in the battery replacement market. Dealers often set high replacement costs, with some older models like the BMW iX quoted over $30,000 for a new battery. Combined with rapid EV depreciation, the cost of battery replacement can severely impact the overall cost-effectiveness of owning an electric vehicle. Reason number 7. Insurance expenses for electric vehicles. Insurance premiums for EVs often exceed those for gas-powered cars, largely due to their higher purchase prices and repair costs. The National Association of Insurance Commissioners reports that insuring an EV is typically 20% more expensive. For example, insuring a Tesla Model X can cost around $4,300 annually. Higher insurance costs stem from expensive repairs, complex systems, and the need for specialized parts. The limited number of repair shops and trained technicians also contribute. Insurers might even choose to write off lightly damaged EVs rather than cover costly repairs, further driving up insurance premiums. Reason number 6. Maintenance and repair expenditures. Advocates for EVs often highlight lower maintenance costs, but EVs aren't maintenance-free. While there are no oil changes, EVs are heavier than combustion cars, leading to faster tire wear, which adds to costs. Repairs for EVs can be significantly more expensive due to their complexity and the limited number of trained technicians. Consumer reports found that EVs experience 80% more problems than gasoline vehicles. Additionally, collisions can be costly, as even minor damage might require expensive battery or casing replacements. Overall, while EVs eliminate some traditional maintenance costs, they bring their own set of financial challenges. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore reason number 5. Understanding depreciation trends. Depreciation is a significant cost of owning a car, especially for electric vehicles, which lose value faster than gasoline-powered cars. According to iSeeCars.com, the average price of a 1 to 5-year-old used EV in the US dropped nearly 32% in the past year, equating to a loss of about $14,500. In comparison, gasoline vehicles saw only a 3.6% decline. For example, the Porsche Taycan can lose up to 50% of its value in just 3 years. While the Tesla Model 3 retains more value than most EVs, it still depreciates significantly. A $60,000 Model 3 is expected to lose around $16,452 over 5 years, compared to over 84% retention for a similar gasoline vehicle. Reason number 4. Unseen expenses of EV ownership. Calculating the true running costs of EVs is complicated due to various hidden expenses. Unlike traditional internal combustion engine vehicles, where costs like fuel are clear, EVs involve additional financial factors. For example, government subsidies, public charging infrastructure, and the strain on the electric grid are costs ultimately borne by U.S. taxpayers, including EV owners. EV owners also contribute to extra costs for grid generation, transmission, and distribution. Moreover, indirect subsidies, such as the avoidance of fuel taxes for road maintenance, affect overall costs. EVs also cause more road wear due to their weight. Research by the Texas Public Policy Foundation estimates that owning an EV could equate to paying $17.33 per gallon of gasoline, revealing significant hidden costs. Reason number 3, the financial burden of charging infrastructure. One often overlooked cost of owning an electric vehicle is the infrastructure for charging. While home charging is usually cheaper than refueling a gasoline car, installing a Level 2 charger can cost between $500 and $2,000, depending on your home's electrical system and any required upgrades. Public charging infrastructure adds additional expenses. Fast chargers, crucial for long trips, can cost up to $50,000 each, leading to higher fees for consumers. Government-funded expansions of EV infrastructure, though essential for electric mobility, are subsidized by taxpayers, creating indirect costs. Increased EV use strains the electrical grid, potentially raising utility rates. The American Public Power Association projects a 25% increase in peak electricity demand by 2030, necessitating significant grid investments. Reason number 2, actual charging costs. What you need to know. A popular claim about EVs is that lower charging costs will quickly offset their higher purchase price. While charging at home is typically cheaper than gasoline, the reality is more complex. For short trips, home charging is sufficient, but for longer journeys, public charging stations are often necessary. Fast public chargers, which offer quicker charging, come at a premium. The exact cost varies by location, time of day, and charging speed, but it can be significantly higher than home charging. For instance, Car and Driver found that the cost of electricity to cover 100 miles on the highway for a Chevy Bolt EV averages $11.82. In comparison, fueling a similar-sized gasoline vehicle costs under $10, making the running costs of an EV up to 20% higher when relying on fast chargers. Reason number 1, the upfront investment for EVs. The most apparent cost is the initial purchase price of an EV, which remains substantially higher than that of gasoline-powered vehicles. Despite discounts and incentives, EVs generally carry a significant premium. As of 2024, the average price of an EV is around $55,000, compared to the industry average of $47,000 for new cars. This means the average EV costs 17% more than the industry average, with the price gap widening when comparing similar models. In addition to the higher average price, EVs often come with lower build quality and fewer advantages in terms of range and cargo capacity. This initial investment, combined with the higher long-term costs we've discussed, makes owning an EV a more expensive proposition than it might initially appear. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Highway Herald to stay updated on the latest vehicle news and upcoming videos. See you next time.